Hey everybody, it is Tuesday. Just driving home and it is raining a little bit on me in Austin. Why is there so much traffic? There's usually not this much traffic through here. Anyway, I don't think that we're supposed to have that bad of weather. I think that they're just calling for some rain now. And it's just now coming into the area. So I don't think we're supposed to have all the bad storms that they keep talking about. And I've looked at the radar and I haven't really seen anything. So you probably noticed that 3 of my videos got uploaded today. That is true. That's from Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Things just happened and I didn't get them uploaded. A lot of times what happens is I'll stop to go somewhere beforehand and I end up putting the camera in, I lock it up in the car when I go in somewhere. When I come out, I forgot to get it out and take it in the house when I go in, and sometimes I remember like right before I go to bed and I'm like, oh crap, I'll just deal with it tomorrow during lunch. So I got 3 of them uploaded today, and so when I go home tonight, I'll upload this one and I'll be all caught up. I did meet with the guy last night that wanted to trade for my iPhone, so I am now the proud owner of a Galaxy S3. I actually like it a lot better than I like the iPhone, and I'll tell you why. I like Android better anyway. The only reason I would own a Mac at this point is to do video editing, but I'm starting to see that like AMD and Intel have some really good chipsets coming out that kill whatever Apple's making right now, and even the displays. They have the 1080p displays on these laptops, and even desktops for that matter. You can get faster desktops for less money. I mean, you could go Alienware, and they're just as fast as Mac. And as long as you weren't wanting to use Final Cut Pro, if you use something, one of the Adobe products, I think it's Premiere, you can use it on Mac or PC and it runs about the same. So anyway, so I'm not Apple free. I still have the iPod Watch, and I'm keeping that. I'm not getting rid of that. Now I would have to say that if I had an opportunity to get a Pebble Watch, I might, just to link it up with my phone, but I'm not really worried about that. I really bought this because it had an FM radio, and it has, it's an 8 gig iPod, so I've thrown some music on there, so while I'm at work I can plug into it. And then of course if I ever get to the point where I can go jogging, I have the other piece for it, the other watch band, so I can use it when I jog, and it works with the Nike Plus and all that. So I'm definitely keeping that. It'll be the only Apple thing I have. So, but I like it. It's bigger screen, a lot easier to type on. It's got the swipe keyboard, which I missed. And the iPhone 4S is so freaking small. I mean, I had to type like one-fingered. I couldn't do both. I had to go one finger at a time, and the screen's small, so I had to hold it up really close. And it's just, when you're big, you kind of need bigger things. And it reminds me, I used to have, when I had Sprint back in the late 90s probably, I think it was, I had a phone through them, and it was a Palm Pilot phone, and that thing was huge. And it wasn't the normal Palm Pilot. It was an actual phone that was made that had the Palm OS on it. And I want to say it was gold in color. It was the ugliest freaking thing, and it was huge. It was bigger than that. It was much thicker, and everybody kept going smaller and smaller. And unfortunately, Sprint really back then, I think they had one come out a little time after that was smaller that I had. It was a Kyocera, I think. And it lit up blue, and it would play like those MIDI ringtones and all that. So I've had a big phone before, and so I'm not really worried about it. But what when I had that Palm one, everybody kept saying, you need to get rid of that thing, it's a piece of junk. And I started figuring it out that it didn't have much battery life on it. So I ended up selling it and going to Target and buying this random phone in a box that they had that had Sprint on it, but I didn't know it was for prepaid, and that's before Boost and Virgin Mobile and all them. And so it was even before the merger between Sprint and Nextel. So I ended up buying this Motorola phone. It was really cool because it had skins, these rubberized skins that you could buy for it, and I bought a glow-in-the-dark one, and everybody said it looked like a condom, and so I had that one, and I loved that phone, and I think I kept it until I ended up getting a smaller and smaller phone. So it's funny, though, that everything went smaller and now everything's going bigger again. But there's no way, like, I've made fun of big phones before, but I actually really like the S3, and I wanted the S3 since it came out because it was a bigger phone and it was Android. And the whole reason behind getting an iPhone is just that I wanted a smartphone that worked. What I had before, this AT&T, it was a Samsung, I cannot remember the stupid name of it. It was the Aspire or Inspire, or I don't know. It was a pile of crap, and it was a Samsung, and it would crash constantly, and you'd have to reload it. And I ended up finding this guy that said he roots them and fixes them, and he wanted it, so I sold it to him. And that's part of the reason that I was able to buy my replacement iPhone when my other one got pulled apart in the washing machine. So anyway, I have no plans on getting off this phone for a long time. It's plenty fast enough for what I do, so I'm not worried about it. And they're actually going to keep updating it too, so it's cool. On the Oklahoma tornadoes, I actually checked in on my aunt and then some of the people, my friends on Twitter and stuff, and Facebook for that matter, that are up there, and everybody's fine. I think my aunt's, she said her friends had some damage to their house. I don't know if it was completely wiped out or not, but I think they had a lot of damage to their house. So my aunt and her husband and my cousin are all fine. It didn't get that close to them, so they're perfectly fine, which is a good thing. I mean, it's a bad situation up there, and it happens, and they have tornadoes all the time. You just never know when you're going to have a big one like they had yesterday. So what else I got going on? I really want Chinese food tonight. And you know how I sometimes go, well, this is what I want, but that's probably not what I'm going to eat? I ended up eating breakfast for dinner last night. So that one, it's funny when I talk about it. We couldn't figure out where to go eat. The Italian food place was closed. What is going on? Ugh, morons today. Oh, you're going to get killed, moron. Somebody just made an illegal turn for whatever reason. Anyway, so we couldn't find any place to go, and I said, well, I kind of wanted breakfast for dinner, but I didn't want to bring it up. She's like, that's fine. So I ended up going and getting my 2 fried eggs, and I know I'm on a diet, and I'm not supposed to eat all that crap. I didn't eat all the bacon, and I grabbed the bacon for the dogs, and I dadgum left it on the counter. I was going to give it to the big dogs. The little dogs, they don't need any more bacon. They get enough of it. So the bigger dogs, I wanted to give them the bacon, but I ended up leaving it there. And so, but I had the eggs, I had them over easy, toast, hash browns, and bacon, and a waffle. And so I kind of killed my diet a little bit, and I did drink tea. I only ended up having like 1 glass. She brought me another one, but I didn't drink it, and I didn't sweeten it at all, and I only drank about half. So I had a little bit. But I do have to say my headache's gone today, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it, or if I'm just getting to that point now where my headache's going to go away. But I weighed myself at work, and I don't know, that scale's a little on the heavy side, I think. And so if I calculated it right, I think I've lost either 5 or 6 pounds so far, which is pretty good. I just need to keep it up. And today I didn't have any naked juice, but I had to take the cats to go get them fixed today. So I dropped them off this morning, and I stopped at the store and bought a naked juice. And all they had were the protein ones, and I didn't want one of those because I had breakfast sandwich at work that I had taken yesterday and didn't eat because I'd had a protein shake yesterday. So I ended up getting this mango one, which is actually pretty good. It's really strong, but you kind of get used to it after you drink it. It's really good. And I actually like mango. I like the taste of mango. So when I got to work, I went to go look for my breakfast sandwiches, and some asshole stole both of them. And I went and checked with the person that cleans the fridge out, and was like, did you take anything out of the freezer? And they're like, no, we haven't cleaned that fridge because people are keeping up with it and getting their stuff out. And I said, well, my lunch that I had for today is in there, but my breakfast is gone. So I had no breakfast this morning. And so all I had was just the naked juice. So it didn't kill me. I keep myself busy so I don't want to snack, and I'm starting to get to the point where I'm not snacking. I'm not eating candy or anything else. So, but every once in a while, I will, like, yesterday I grabbed a piece of candy because just a little piece of chocolate because my blood sugar was getting a little low. So I ate just a little piece and then that was it. But so far I'm doing pretty good. I just need to stick with it. So tonight I hope I can talk somebody into eating Chinese food. That's kind of what I want tonight. And every once in a while at my work, either somebody has it delivered or somebody reheats it in a microwave and you can smell it throughout the whole building, and it smells so good. And so that's kind of what I want tonight is Chinese food. I just have to figure out if my wife wants to eat Chinese food or not. She's not always a big fan of it. Used to, she wanted to go all the time, but here lately she hasn't been wanting to go. So anyway, I'm about halfway home, so cut this off here. You guys have a great Tuesday night. Be safe if any bad storms are coming your way. I think mostly they're east of Dallas now. So I have a cousin up there in Silver Springs, so hopefully that she's safe and it passes through with just maybe some rain. And I think that's all we're going to get to. But anyway, have a safe Monday. Yeah, have a safe Monday. Have a safe Tuesday night. Have a safe drive, ride, walk, hop, skip, jump, whatever.